Well, good morning. It still is morning. It's Patricia back in Glasgow, and guess what? Of course, anyone who's listening knows that I'm beside my favourite river, the River Kelvin. And if you can just see into, I'm just going to go close up. There's a wooden bridge over there. Quite like looking at that through the trees. And I have, of course, with me just one doggy today. I have Darcy. He is there. What are you doing, Darcy? Darcy, come on. Hiya, Margaret. You recovered from the Association of Ayrshire Businesswomen Business Awards event. You looked fabulous, as always. I'm having a nice dawdle round Botanic Gardens, is the other side near the River Kelvin, with Darcy. It's an amazing group of women. I used to try and meet them often in Ayrshire, but with lockdown and other things happening, I've not been down to see them. But there's some amazing business women and men, of course, but I'm obviously partial to promoting the inspirational women. Right, Darcy. What's she doing? Come on, Darcy. Here. Come on. We'll go this way. Darcy, come on. We'll go up this way. We'll go through the park. While it's quiet, there doesn't seem to be so many joggers around just now, or cyclists. Yesterday there was just hundreds. No, not really, that's a bit like of an exaggeration, but there was at least 30 cyclists all hurtling towards us along this path. There's my favourite tree under the trees there. And the sun is shining today, as we can see. You can still hear the water. Now this is the beauty of nature. Now, Darcy has now gone on the other side of this fence. Darcy, here. Come on, Darcy. I can't go in that way. Where's she going? Come on. Come on. Where are you? Darcy? Right, come on. What's happening? Darcy, come on. Right, Darcy, come on. Come on, that's you. This way. I don't want to be clambering over railings. Come on, this way. And of course our favourite bridge, we're going under the bridge here. And it's quite a busy road actually, but you really don't hear the traffic. I can hear some birds, I think that's magpies. I just think the combination of the beautiful green lush leaves and the running water, really relaxing. You're just waiting on me, Darcy. Okay, now I don't know what you're all up to this morning, but I posted a video, at least I shared a video of Max out in the Lake District, and of course that's spaniels. They were just full of energy. And there was another post I shared of a lady with her doggies all jumping and leaping out of the, I think it was cornfields, so looking so energetic. So I hope you all managed to leap out of bed this morning and are letting the sun just to help you to, I don't know, feel good throughout the day. I love looking at these trees, the different trees, and the sun shining on them. Now there's the lovely smell of grass, because actually, although we're told to leave a lot of the grass wild now, they actually have cut back some of the grass in certain areas here, so you get that smell of like wet grass, newly cut grass, which is beautiful as well. Now I posted up my podcast this morning, so head over to Mind Circle's podcast and listen to the one on kintsugi. Find out what kintsugi is and how it's relevant to our well-being. Or listen to any of the other ones. Different topics. And if you've got a topic you'd like me to talk about, then please message me, email me, and I'm happy to do that. Not a lot of joggers. There's two I've seen this morning. Oh, there's a doggy exactly like Darcy. Look at that, Darcy. Is that a relative? I thought it was Darcy. Darcy's a Vizsla, Hungarian Vizsla. And they really look alike, so it's quite difficult. I remember when I had my beagle, lots of beagles all look alike. And I'd go to the park. I don't know if some people find this, but when I got my beagle, I hadn't seen many about. And then as soon as you get a dog, there seemed to be loads of that breed. So of course there was lots of beagles around, and in the park there was you'd find lots, you know, and there was a group of about 5 at one point, and I didn't know which was my dog. And beagles are very stubborn, so it was interesting to see that when I called her name, which was Fudge, she didn't come. So I'd kind of wait and weed them all out, and eventually when she decided to come to me, then I got the right dog. It's the same with the Vizsla. They all seem to have the same colouring, that sort of russet colour. This is what you call dawdling. It's like when I finish my live videos, I say to people after the relaxation just to shuggle their shoulders, and people were saying, what is shuggling? I said, just shaking your shoulders. So dawdling's the same, I like that word. And it's quite funny because I know that my daughter often says, you really need to keep fit, keep exercising. She does a lot of exercises outdoors. My other daughter does the wild swimming. Not for me, I'm afraid. But I said, but I do. I exercise. I go walks. I take the dog for a walk, or the dogs for a walk. And she says, no, we don't mean that dawdling. Mean more maybe power walking. But I'm not in a power walking mood. It's quite nice just to, or saunter, another word. Just saunter slowly through the trees, listening to the water, looking at the leaves, some of them turning kind of russet now, russet red, reddy gold. There's some up there, that's quite nice. The sun's just hitting that, kind of pinky gold, pinky brown, a russet colour, just letting us know that autumn is coming, or autumn is here. It's a bit colder now. Like Darcy, we're going across the bridge, another bridge. This is a metal bridge, not the wooden one. Come on. So I hope you're enjoying a walk through this part of the Botanic Gardens in Glasgow. Lots of cities have beautiful parks, and sometimes we forget to go and see and go and visit the parks. Nature really is all around. Just going to listen to the water here. So what would our ABC be? What was my ABC today? A. I feel good. I feel the sun, the warmth of the sun. I love nature. Feel the energy of nature. And then the B, what's the B for? Remember, the B's for breathing, but effective breathing. Remember, you've got to breathe from the tummy area, the lower diaphragm. Bring that lots of air into your lungs. And that just oxygenates the blood, energises you, and we need that. We need that all the time, not just through the pandemic which we've come through, but we need to increase our lung capacity. So just take a moment and we'll do a deep breath in through the nose, hold, and then exhale through the mouth. Try and do that to the count of 3, breathing into the count of 3, hold to the count of 3, and then exhale to the count of 3. It really does you good. If you can manage to get up to maybe the count of 5, don't do 1, 2, 3, but it's 1, 2, 3. Now there's the sun glinting on the water. Just take another deep breath in through the nose. Hold, and then exhale. And of course C. What's my C? My C stands for creative imagination. So creative imagination, I have creativity all around me just now, the creativity of nature. But if you don't have that, just close your eyes and just imagine yourself somewhere you would like to be. It might be in the countryside, it might be beside the river, beside the trees. I think somewhere in nature is really good. Just imagine that. I love the sun glinting on the water. And of course, if you're not maybe able to get out or go a long walk, or no need to jog, just do some exercises, stand up, go outside, go to the front door, the back door, go to the window and just look up at the sky. And just, in fact, I'll just show you. Today we have clouds. Look at these clouds. We've got the blue sky, and I think it's like wispy clouds just now, isn't it? Some are a wee bit fluffy, others are wispy. Just imagine and close your eyes and see them floating slowly by. Now try and do my ABC, do it regularly, morning and night or any time of the day, particularly if you're stressed, overwhelmed, getting anxious. Just remember that you can close your eyes and take yourself anywhere you would like to be. If you've listened to some of my YouTube videos, there's one I remember I talked about. There was a lady in a hospital ward, and she would regale, I think there was 4 or 5 in the room, and she would tell them about stories from abroad, lots of different places around the world. She would also talk about what was outside the window. And when she left the hospital, one of the other patients said to the nurse, "Oh, that lady was so well travelled, and can I be moved to the bed she has beside the window, because there's just such what she was seeing outside the window was absolutely amazing, and I want to see that." And the nurse said, "That lady is actually blind, and she's not travelled at all. So the travels were in her mind." And so it's amazing. We forget the power of the mind. It's absolutely amazing. There's a nice energetic doggy there. I think it's a spaniel by the looks of it. And he or she has just jumped in the water. Oh, there we are. We can see there's a doggy, Darcy. You didn't go into the water today. Oh, no. And 2 spaniels over there. We've just missed them, but one of them had jumped in the water. And Darcy's decided to go up into see if she can see the squirrels. What do you see, Darcy? You hiding? Come on. What is it? Darcy? She's hiding from me now. Oh, I can just see her. Come on. Oh, she's way up the top now. You can just hear the road behind. There's a big lorry in the road behind, but there's a wall, so she can't get up there. Here she comes. Here we are. That's it. Come on. Come on then. Darcy, come on. I was thinking the other day maybe she's deaf, And I thought maybe Floyd was deaf as well, but actually I think it's what's known as selective hearing. And I'm sure children have this as well. So they just hear what they want to hear. What a wonderful way to live, eh? That's it. Come on. There we are. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my little walking with me today, and remember to do my ABC. You will feel really good, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. I know I will. And thank you for joining me, thank you for listening to me. So I'm going to sign off just now, and Darcy and I are just going to wander our way back to the car. I actually did bring the car, so I'll catch up with you maybe later or tomorrow. Okay, have a fabulous day. And of course, my trade tips, what are these? Smile and laugh. They cost you nothing. And of course, virtual hugs to everybody. Okay, bye for now.